what Steve Moore thinks of this. Steve, you just might have heard some of that conversation, that it's not a gimme that Kevin McCarthy is the next Speaker of the House. It seems for the time being to be his race to lose, but we don't know. What if he doesn't get it? Then what?
That is the question. You know, I just learned something from Chad. I didn't know that you didn't need to get 218 votes.
No,
but you know something I do know that you may not know, Neil. You probably know this, that the Speaker of the House does not have to be a member of the House. So there's talk about people like Newt Gingrich being Speaker. There's talk of some other person, Elise Zeldin, or some other Republican star. So.
Steve Moore.
I think
I've heard Steve Moore's name mentioned.
At the end of the day, Neil, what's that?
I heard Steve Moore's name mentioned.
Yeah, that'll never happen. But look, I do think it's highly likely that at the end of the day that Kevin McCarthy will be Speaker. But what's happening now is some of the conservatives want some concessions from soon-to-be Speaker McCarthy about how the House will be run. So I think there's a lot of negotiating going on, but at the end of the day, I'd put high odds that Kevin McCarthy will be Speaker of the House.
All right, and then there's the issue of how the two Republican leaders, assuming it's already Mitch McConnell in the Senate, even though without a majority, and if it's McCarthy in the House, how they will get along and how they sort of navigate these waters going into a presidential election. Two very different, gentlemen, two very different agendas. What do you think?
Well, first of all, let's go back to what you were just talking about this budget situation, because that's the immediate issue at hand. And how are they going to get through this year with the budget? And I heard some of these Democrats saying, oh, it's going to be Armageddon if we don't get a budget passed for the full year. But I happen to think that two things. Number one, Republicans need to just get the budget past the end of this year. And then when you have the Republicans running the House, they're in much stronger negotiating position to get a better budget. The most important thing in terms of public policy, in my opinion, right now, is for the Republicans to start taking a chainsaw out of this budget. We've added $4 to $5 trillion above the normal budget levels in just the last 3 years since COVID hit. We have got to start bringing that spending down with at least $1 trillion of savings, and that's not going to happen until the Republicans have control of the House.
We will watch closely. Steve Moore, thank you very much for that. Steve Moore, following these latest developments.